All right, well, this is the closest heat we've had yet. 630 compared to Ken Mill's 635. Ken is hanging on by the skin of his teeth and by his engineering skills. But now we're going to see whether our fourth contestant can get there. This is Dave Phillips. Dave's company is called ITM, Information Technology and Marketing Limited. They've been trading now for 8 years. They employ at the moment 9. In 2 years, it should be 19. Last year's turnover, £165,000. The forecast, £204,000. ITM have developed a user-friendly system of job seeking. Strategically placed machines provide constantly updated details of job vacancies in a given town or area. Instead of staring at rows of badly written postcards in a job centre, the user can scan the video vacancies which give essential details of jobs on offer. A printout facility is available, and while somebody else uses the machine, a free phone connects the caller to a central information office where more detailed information is available.
Yeah, certainly.
Thanks.
Yes, would you like for us to arrange an interview? Okay, your name, please.
A development of the system is in operation on the M1 motorway. Users can obtain road traffic information and book hotel rooms using a credit card. The potential for other applications is tremendous, and ITM hope that machines installed nationwide will offer many useful and efficient services. I love things you can put plastic cards into. Let's see if Peters is impressed by ITM.
Dave, you've developed some very interesting and exciting technology, and I can see you're totally committed to it. I think my concern is that you're so committed to it that I wonder really whether management and control over the rest of the business is quite what it ought to be. What do you say to that?
Well, we have access to a team of other people who advise us. We have a non-executive chairman, a man of great prestige and knowledge of business. So we can draw upon extra resources other than our own.
Right, so you're bringing it in from outside to a certain extent?
Well, outside and inside.
Okay. There's a very large potential market for this product, but have you got the resources really to get it on the road?
Well, we haven't got the resources. We're trying to convince other people. We want to give away part of our equity to other people. We need the strength of partnerships.
Good, you're taking David's advice. My next question was how you're going to fund it, and you've answered it without me asking. I'm going to hand over now.
All right, Mike, it's your turn now.
Yes, it's very difficult to actually develop products. The lead time is enormous. They tend to soak up capital. Have you tried to get into any sort of joint ventures, joint initiatives with some of the bigger players in the market?
Well, we tended to do things on our own initially because we were proving the market. We were way ahead in leading-edge technology. But now other players are coming into it, the French, the Germans, and the Americans. And many major corporate groups are actually talking to us about joint ventures.
Okay, let's have David's questions, please. Final questions of the night.
My concern, and we've discussed this, is that you have a very narrow customer base at the moment. I'd like you to tell us a little bit of how you're planning to expand and extend that.
Yes, that's true. Our customers are major customers, very major customers, and the lead times are long, but the rewards are great. But we have looked at the type of systems that we do, and we've tried to cut them down to suit smaller companies, and we're active in that area now.
All right, your confidence and your optimism has got to me. Let's see if it's got to the judges. David, please, for ITM and Dave Phillips, your verdict.
Very pleased to see that my advice has been taken up so quickly. It's not often listened to that quickly. I think it's a very competitive market, good business, good technology, but I do echo the point I think that Mike made, that the link up with a major firm is probably quite an important one if you're going to move forward at the rate that you want to. So I would say 190 points.
190 points, showing some reservations there, but still it's a start for Dave. Let's see what Mike has to say.
I agree. Good product. Very worried about R&D on this area, though. It can soak up money. And I think you do need an urgent injection of equity, 170.
170 points there, not a confident Michael Hines there. Peter Evans?
Well, as I've said, I think this business has got some super technology. The need for some sort of corporate partnership, I think, is evident here. I'll give it 180.
180 points, making a grand total from our dismal judges for Dave of 540 points there, Dave. Well, I think those machines are going to make it, whatever our judges think, but clearly Ken Mills of Ken Mills Engineering has held on from the start with his 635 points. Our winner tonight, Ken Mills. All right. As you know, it's our top 4 scorers who go through to our final. Let's see where Ken and his company come in our league table now after 3 heats of this year's Flying Start. And Ken goes into 3rd position there on 635. Guardian Homes, also from tonight, onto our leaderboard at 630, but still Fastech and Assets in the lead with their very high scores from Heats 1 and Heat 2. All right, I just want to say that talking about equity, which we were talking about at the end, am I right in saying that what you were telling me there is that you should not borrow from a bank necessarily, David, but sell some part of your company?
You got to do both, but that's the quickest way.
This is the kind of information, advice you can get from people, and we'll give you a book with the names of people and the phone numbers where you can get the advice. The Flying Start Action Pack. Let's give you the address. Flying Start Action Pack, Granada Television, Key Street, Manchester, M69EA. For addresses and phone numbers of people who will give you advice like David just gave me, and to our contestants, thank you all very much. Well done, Ken. I'd say a big thank you to all our judges, in particular guest judge Michael Hines, and a big thank you for watching Tuesday's Flying Start. See you next week. Good night.